Hey everybody, it is the 10th of January 2020. All the holidays are finally over. Yay. This is one of the more difficult but pictures that people need to start seeing, however. There's a symmetrical X completely touching the top of his head. Some of the rest of the stuff I can't always explain because I don't know where the rest of them are. Like it's some kind of magic, but you can see there's a trident. I do a breakdown at the end of the video. This is a great picture. I just love it. It's right there. There's not much you can really say. It's right there in the video. People have checked it. Like, I can't believe that. Roach, great job. I'll just kind of walk you guys through instead of putting some music on. This was Cassandra the other day. This is all from that drive. All from the UFO. I filmed a UFO. I zoomed in on so many Bigfoots. I zoomed in on a mole man with a baby. That's real, you guys. Callie's telling me, I haven't checked it, but he's telling me that the mole man moves. So we'll see what's up with that. I haven't looked at that yet. That could be interesting if he makes any movement. Cassandra again. Remember, I'm driving on the highway, zooming on these mountains, and we're getting these great pictures. Cassandra, great picture. I really like this one. They're all right there, you guys. Remember, it's not quite, when you first look into this subject, you don't know what to expect, but it's certainly not all of this. You don't realize that there's an entire world, maybe bigger than our own, on this earth. But it's so simple to see it if you just look and understand it, that because you start to realize how much space is out there, and we actually are barely on any of the earth. It's an incredible thing. All you got to do is just kind of look into it. That's it. Anyone that spends a couple minutes looking into this with the right material will understand. Will have a better understanding. This was cool. This was John. Thanks, John. He's like, it's a nursery. The mole man. This guy's. I got to do another breakdown on him. Callie's saying there's possible movement. I didn't check that yet, so we'll see about that. That could be amazing if he moves a little bit. I didn't notice anything, but I wasn't really looking. Over and out. Look, it's not even on the ground. That's amazing. And it's so blatant. Look, it's a double X trident right in your face. And no one will ever know. There's some kind of ute there. I don't know what they use that for. No one will ever know what that is. Ever. Until I show you the before and afters. I just took this, look what, I don't know, was it like a month ago? Yeah, they're so gone. Oh my God, they were so there before. And now they're so gone. Hold on, let me try to film that. I can't get in there now because of the snow. They were right in that bush. It looks so different now. Let me try with this. Come on, you guys, give me a noise. I don't have one noise this winter. You're killing me. That's where they were, right there. Look how they even made the triangle. Look, they're so not there now. You can see right through, and the other one, it was like magic. Like, you could just see the magic. You could see the faces. This thing, look at the leaner, see? That branch that's pulled down, it's for them. They're so not there. Is there footprints? Now look, there's footprints down there. There's some kind of, look right there. There's no access for people down there. I promise you. I don't know if you can see it because I have too much of a glare, but there's no way anyone walked down here on that. Look, you can see. So I'm not quite sure what it is. Where do they come from? What? See, what I'm trying to figure out, I don't need to question whether they were in there or not. I know they were. It's where do they come from to get there? I don't feel like I used to think they walked down from here, but I think they just appear there. And what about that rock? That rock is really interesting. It was 40 in Idaho Springs this morning, and it's the 29 up here hours later, right there. When you see that, you see how level it is? It's not possible. It is, but it's not. Not when you're around where I live. It's something they do. You can see those rocks are placed there. Now remember, I'm not saying they were placed there yesterday. They could have been placed there 1,000 years ago. That's where people get lost. You know, like, or, you know, Callie or someone like me or whoever does rocks, you know, Brandon's been on the rocks, is saying, like, oh, these have been moved. No one's saying they were moved today. It could have been moved 10,000 years ago. It's just that they weren't put like that, and a glacier didn't do it, guys. You got to get your brains squared. You got to. I just want to thank my buddy Tom. He really helped me out lately. Tom's the reason, basically, I got health insurance, you guys. He kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me like my mom or like a dad, kind of. You know, like, listen, Mark, you got to get this. He just made it very clear how important it was. These guys always evade me somehow. They never do this where they think someone's going to see them. This guy is squatching. These helicopters sit on top of Bigfoot worlds. His view right now, you just saw him, he's gone now. This is my experience with these choppers. I can never get close. You guys, I've been out here for years trying to chase these guys. Every single day, they're out there. Somewhere out there in my Bigfoot worlds, hovering over the top of them. That guy was sitting there for a while. It took me a while. I had to get my camera. This is my backup camera. I didn't bring my other one. And I had to, like, dig for it in there. And by the time I got it, he was just sitting there. Right there. I was going to show you my my watchbirds. So this road, they're always on the road. I don't know. I wanted to ask you guys what you thought. Without kind of using common sense, like applying common sense, but this whole road, there's one right there. You can tell how I turned this on, there was no plan. He's right there. This whole road is always watched. I've never been up and down this road. There's about 5 hawks, and they all sit strategically, and they're never not there, and they're always looking. Please look for timestamps right here. Something lives right there. It's the only place the snow's melted. They have all the structures and symmetrical X right there. And that house can't see them. Let's look. I'm sure I've already passed the other 2 of the other hawks. Let's see if we can't just randomly grab another one. Just so you can get an idea, like, they just stare at the road. Always. It doesn't matter if it's 10 below or if it's 95 degrees. It's just those hawks are right there, and they're always watching the road. And I'm using my imagination, yeah, because there's no sign that they do anything with the unseen world. But man, the way they sit there, like, there's other ones like that one I just showed you. They're right here somewhere. They never leave. I've counted 4 at the most on one drive. Just sitting there on their perches. There's one, there it is. I told you guys. Look, I'm telling you, it's not a coincidence. He's just staring right at me. He's staring right at me. Look, I kind of ignored it for about a year. This is legit, okay? And my guy is right there. He'll show himself sometimes. And then I don't know, after staring at these hawks, there's no other place I've ever been in Colorado that I've noticed this, where the hawks are guarding a road. It's almost like, I mean, what a better way to know if someone's going to be over there than to take account of every single person that drives down the road. You know, I know it seems ultra far-fetched, but you gotta weigh. I'm not, and like I said, I'm not trying to convince you of that. I want to see what you guys think. But look what they did with the birds at me all summer long. I have it all on video, over and over and over, right? And then, sorry, I can't. Whenever I say "and then," I think about that movie. If you've seen Dude, Where's My Car? It's like a total burnout movie. I'm easily amused if it's funny. Look at the horse looking, he's dead, he's just chilling. I hope he's not dead. These guys. I'll go into the leaners on the trees, the markers of the trees. Boom. And right there, another day. That's a whole nother. I've really figured out this situation by driving so many times up and down, and I watch the changes, I watch things happen, I watch my hawks, these beautiful, gorgeous hawks just sitting there, always, watching the road. It's freaking amazing. So, does it have anything to do with this world out here? I mean, I doubt it, but why do I have so many hawks on my road, and you can't find one hawk on any other road? It doesn't make any sense. And I literally, you guys, I just filmed that like by chance because I saw that chopper. He's up there, you guys. My chopper's up there looking at my dudes. I should be in that chopper. How does all this stuff happen? Like, now you have a Discovery Channel. People have no idea what they're doing on a show called Expedition Bigfoot. They have no idea. This show contacted me, by the way, the producer. Those are my structures in there. Of course, I'm done for free. Everything I do is free. And all those people can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's okay. But since I really do the real Bigfoot, I'm not allowed to do anything. I can't go on a TV show. I can't. If you do anything real, they'll never use you. It'll always be people that don't know what they're doing. It's every single subject like this too. You'll never see the real researchers, the groundbreaking researchers that are getting the real stuff like UFOs and Bigfoots. Ever will you see them on TV? It'll always be some way to throw you off. You know, some delayed, 10 years ago information. And it's a little bit, it's not that I want to do that stuff either, but I want them to ask, yeah. I want them to come to the guy that's getting all of the stuff. I'm getting everything. They get nothing. It doesn't make any sense. So, at least come to me so I can tell you no. Tommy, he just gave me timestamps from here. He was like, hey man, that might be a bad place to go back and reshoot. I'm like, I know, it might not be. This hill is so pretty. Look at this old thing. I don't even know what it used to be. Look at this. That's haunted. Going there, it's haunted. Come on, guys. The ghost is like, look at that, guys, there's a building, let's go in there. The ghost is saying that. Look, someone has been walking in there. That's kind of weird. Not in there, but like over there. Let's see if we can't see what that sign says. I might be able to pause it. Wow, they used to look like that. Was it a schoolhouse? It was like an old schoolhouse or church. How cool must that have been? Things were so simple back then. Look how blatant, you guys. Look at this. Look right here. Wind didn't do it. There is no wind here. Wind doesn't, you guys, the trees that grow here have been conditioned since the beginning of time, okay? They're made to grow here. Wind does not blow them over, okay? Maybe like a dead one, but a living live tree like that has to be broken. So either a bear did it, or that is literally being marked by these guys. And I'm almost sure it's these guys, because look, there's another branch right there that's just stuck in. Why they did that, I'm not sure. Unless they just live right there in those woods. I know they're back in here. Back right in here, because you can see the structures coming, the roads over there. Look how blatant. Look on the picnic table. Come on, I didn't do it. Look, it's in the snow. I'm not a hoaxer. If I was a hoaxer, man, you guys would have the best. That's what I told Callie. I'm like, he's complaining. He was complaining to me about his channel. I'm not complaining, but just like telling me. was like, just become a hoaxer. Those are the guys that get all the views. Like, people that talk about and tell you stories that aren't true, everyone's going to go watch. Those rocks that were out there, they look like people. They look different now. I think I caught a clan out there. And people are like, those are just rocks. No, because they knew I was going to zoom, and they turned to like, so they look like rocks. It looks nothing like that last zoom. I'll try to find it, but I probably won't put it in because it's so buried. Somewhere right there is the spot. That's where they were going back to. You gotta understand, you guys, no one's looking. This could be, besides what I did this once before, I might be the only one in the world that's ever even looked up there. You know, like someone's eyeballs might go up there, but that doesn't, you can't see anything. So you don't realize how free these guys are, and they can do anything they want. Nobody is looking. Do you guys understand that? Nobody's looking. Except me. No one will ever in the history of the world, ever again, will they take a camera and zoom up there. I wouldn't do it either. You know why I do it? Because it's my job. That's why. Well, there's a little bit more to it than that, but you know, no one's ever gonna look up there. They know that. So when all of a sudden it's like, hey, Mark's over there, turn into a stump, you know, turn into a rock, whatever they do. It's just technology. What is that? It's like a tree touching the top of it. That's weird. It looks like it has a mouth. Let me see that. So what do? We look around because it is very difficult to see any kind of structures here. I'm not seeing any others either. That's the other trick. Always look to see if you see another one. There's never just one. With your eyes, though, if you ever see one with your eyes, it'll just be one. In my opinion, you won't see the others. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I think most of the time. Just practicing my skills. All right, bear with me. I'm using my backup camera. I really wish I had brought my other one. Try to keep it as steady as I can. Where's my fireplace? Right there. It's such a marker. You can see it from here. I don't even need the camera. I don't have an eyepiece, so there could be something standing right there and I'm probably going to end up going right over it, so I'll try to spend, you know, a little time at least in each place like this. See that? That's one of theirs. No matter what your brain tells you, I'm telling you, it's one of theirs. There's certain things I don't need opinions on. That's one of them. Let's go over here. Any kind of a structure, whether it's made out of wood or rock, I don't need anybody's help on. Everything else, I kind of need your help. But as far as knowing where they are and their signs, I'm not going to lie, guys. I really believe I'm about as good as it gets. I better be. You know, I better be by now, because this has been my job for the last 3 years, so I better be. If not, I better be one of, you know, right up there at the top, or I'm wasting everybody, my time and yours.